guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sarah Hennessy, and today I just felt like playing with makeup, and I was looking on Pinterest for some inspo, and I found this picture of Halsey, which number one, she's freaking beautiful, but this eyeshadow look was gorgeous, so I want to recreate that. I don't know if you can see because of the ring light. There we go. I just think that's so pretty, and she's just perfect, for being honest. But, oh, shit, sorry. But I'm going to film that. It looks pretty. So, that's what we're doing. As always, please like, subscribe, comment down below other things you want to see, or just to say hi, or whatever you'd like to say. I did announce my giveaway over on my Instagram, so if you follow over on my Instagram, it's at Sarah Hennessy. The instructions will be there. So, without further ado, we're gonna get into this. I'm gonna just have it be a voiceover, because if I don't do a voiceover, I'm gonna be talking for 8 hours. But before I do that, I just have to vent for like 30 seconds about people not wearing their masks or pretending like COVID doesn't exist anymore suddenly. I have now been tested 3 times just for being exposed. Luckily, all times were negative. I just got tested again today. Rapid test, that was negative, so we're all good there. But people don't think that they need to wear their masks, or they're going out to like bars and shit. Like, I had a friend of mine ask me to go to a bar last night, and I was like, no thanks. But also, I'm not gonna name the bar. It's a bar in Philly, and they're not supposed to be open, but they're open. And she said it was mobbed with people not wearing masks. Like, these people are the reason that it's spreading, and it's getting worse, and it's fucking annoying. So, like, just be smart. You don't need to go to a bar. Go to the liquor store, get alcohol, and go on FaceTime or Instagram. That's what I do with my friends. We drink on Facebook chat, or I'll go to their house, but I know that they're also being COVID safe. So, I'm hot. Let me roll my sleeves. Also, I just realized I'm wearing the same shirt I wore in the last video, I think, but don't worry, it's washed. So, that's enough of my talking. I'm just going to get into the video and
Hello guys, first I'm going in with good old Scotch tape. When you use the Scotch tape, you want to place it on the back of your hand just to get the strong adhesive off. And I'm placing it underneath my eye.
If I'm looking down,
just so
I'm
I can
looking
get
at the
sharp
picture
lines
of Halsey. So that's why.
when I am blending on my eyeshadow, and just so I can make sure they're quite even. Now I'm just looking around, not knowing what I'm doing, per usual. Now I'm going to blend out just some light concealer. This is the lightest I could find with my fingers. I just want to use this to prime my lids for the bright shadows that we are going in with. So the first shadow I'm going in with is this yellowy orange shade. And I just wanted to throw this in my crease just to use as a transition shade, since we are going in with a lot of bright colors. I just want to make sure it is even on both ends, and just going through, blending back and forth, trying to build up that pigment. Now we are going in with a mixture of a couple different blues. I mostly used the BH Cosmetics Back to Brazil palette because it had the perfect colors to use. So I'm just using an angled brush and mixing like a teal shade and a baby blue, and just swirling that on the outer corner of my eyes and bringing it in a little bit further towards my lash line. Now I am going in with a darker blue shade just to smudge on the lash line. You can't really see it now, but towards the end I do go back in and blend that on a little bit darker, because in the picture of Halsey, it looks like she had a darker blue along the lash line. So I keep going back and forth with the blues because I have like 17 different blue eyeshadows and I wanted to make sure that I had a nice gradient effect on the eyes. And if you see me keep looking down, I'm just looking at the reference photo because I wanted to get it as accurate as possible. Now that we have blue on both eyes, I'm going in with this bright green shade. It looks kind of scary intense at first, but once I add the yellow and do some blending, the neon colors of it kind of fade away. So I'm just using a flat brush to just pack the green on, and I'm concentrating that on the center of my lid. And as you can see, I'm using essentially the middle colors of this palette because it had the blues, the yellows, and the greens of all different shade ranges. So I could kind of mix and customize the color how I wanted. So as I'm patting this on, I am going to pat a little bit over the blue shade as well, and then go back in with some more blue to make sure that there isn't a harsh line. This eye look looks absolutely terrifying and scary as you're doing it, but trust me, the end result is beautiful. So I'm just packing on more green because when you blend, naturally the pigment is going to kind of blend away with it. And I wanted to make sure it was nice and bright. Now I am going to go in with some yellow on the inner corner. And again, I'm just lightly dragging that over the green as well. So I'm going to pack the most of the yellow pigment on the inner corner. And then once there's not as much pigment on my brush, I'm going to kind of pat it over the green. And then I go back on the other side of my brush with some more green just to make sure you're still able to see the gradient from yellow to green to blue. And I spent quite a bit of time making sure that the colors were blended pretty seamlessly. I really liked how it came out. It reminded me of the peacock, but just gonna keep going back and forth as well just to make sure the eyes are very even and the colors are distributed evenly on both eyes. Now, here's what I was talking about. I'm going back in with a darker bluish purple shade, and I'm just smudging that on the outer part of my lash line and kind of towards the crease. Going in with another brush with a tiny bit of a paler yellow shade just to bring that yellow color up a little bit because it looked like it was too far down on my lid. And then with another shader brush, I'm going in with a light green shade to blend the green up. And same thing, adding on some blue and then kind of just bringing it along my crease line to try and blend all those colors together as best as possible. And again, more blue because I didn't feel like the outer corner was blue enough or dark enough. So I just wanted to tap on more and then I just blended that out. And again, more blue. Because every time I was blending it out, the pigment was kind of going away. So just adding on my final touches to make sure the colors are even and how I would like them. Next, I am going in, this is just cringy to watch, but I'm going to peel off the Scotch tape that I placed underneath my eyes. And you'll see when I take it off, it made sure there was a nice sharp line. So it kind of stopped the fallout from getting all over my face as well. And then I'm going in with a brush with no additional product just to soften the line up a little bit. Now I'm going in, this is my favorite shimmer shade I think I own. It's from the ColourPop So Jaded palette with Kathleen Lights, and I'm just gonna slap this glittery shade all over my lids so I can get that very glittered effect that Halsey had in her picture. Now I'm just using, I think this is a liquid liner from Glamlight, and I'm just putting a very thin line on my lash line just to darken it up, and it looked like in the picture that she had a little bit of liner on as well. Then I'm just doing my mascara, lashes. I had some issues with my lashes. My eyes were really bothering me. Now I'm just throwing on some foundation and concealer, nothing special. Now I'm going in with a dark blue shade like we had on the very outer corner. The very outer corner of my eyes. And I'm putting that on the first third of my lower lash line, I guess the first third. And then I'm just going in with a fluffy brush just to blend that out and kind of blend it towards my inner corner a little bit. And again, I think I picked up a tiny bit of the green just to blend it through. And then I am just going to throw on some white eyeliner. Since we were using bright colors, I wanted to put a light eyeliner on just to open up the eyes a little bit. And I just didn't want to look like I got punched in the face. So this is just the e.l.f. eyeliner, and it's just the white one. And I really like it. And it kind of, I feel like it tied the look together pretty well. Now I'm just going to throw on a quick coat of mascara on my lower lashes. Now I'm just kind of checking out the eyes. My lashes are not what I wanted them to be, but my eyes were watering and super irritated. Now I am just going in with the Estate Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Cocoa. I love this bronzer. It's quickly turned into my favorite. Please excuse my skin. Also, it's breaking out, hormones. So it looks very textured, but yeah, it is what it is. So I'm just using my favorite bronzer brush. I think it's by Complex Culture. And I'm not exactly contouring. I mostly just want to bronze up the face. So I'm putting it on my cheeks, on my neck, underneath my chin, my temples. I'm contouring my nose very, very slightly. And then I am also going to put some of the bronzer underneath my lower lip because I find that makes the lips look a little bit poutier. Not that I need it. I feel like I already have big lips, but I like it. Now for blush, I'm mixing 2 shades from the Alamar Cosmetics blush palette. It's this pink shade and then this orange, almost shimmery shade. Halsey didn't look like she had any foundation on, but I look like a troll without foundation, so I felt like I needed to put it on. So I'm just blending this out. It looks very intense, but I will go in and kind of blend that out with my powder brush. I'm just using my tried and true highlighter, and that is the Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive, and I'm just kind of highlighting the shit out of my face. So I'm putting it on my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow. I just wanted to put it everywhere just because it's so pretty, and I feel like since the eyes are so intense, an intense highlighter works well. Now I'm just using a lip liner. I'm overdrawing my lips a little bit. And again, sorry, I know my lashes on the one eye are popping off. My eyes would not stop watering and they were driving me nuts. So the lashes are a hot mess, but the eyeshadow looks good. So as I'm lining my lips, I'm also filling them in with this lip color. And again, I am overlining my lips just very, very slightly. I'm not trying to do any Kylie lips or anything, but just a little bit overlining them to make them look even. And in the picture, it looked like Halsey had her lips overlined a little bit as well. So I was trying to stay as true to the picture as I could. So again, I'm just putting that liner all over my lips and just making sure that they look even. And it looked like her Cupid's bow wasn't that defined. I have a very defined Cupid's bow, so I tried to put some liner over it to kind of straighten that out. Didn't really work that well, but whatever. Now I'm just going in with some lip gloss. This is just a pink lip plumper. I think it's from Iconic London. I honestly don't remember, but any lip gloss will do with this. She had matte lips, but I wanted to wear glossy lips. So I'm just placing this all over my lips. I want to have that very glossy, wet look. And just making sure it's even, and I'm just blending everything out. This lip gloss is just so good. I lost it and then found it recently, so I'm obsessed with it again. It's like a newfound treasure. Now I am just painfully taking the clips out of my hair and then just fixing my hair, and then we are pretty much done. I had my hair French braids, so it kind of looks like a poodle and it's very curly, but I like it. Have a great day, guys. Bye.
Okay, this is the look that I came up with. I really like how it came out. It's very sparkly, rainbow, kind of reminds me of a peacock. I really like it. I overdrew my lips just because it looks like hers were overdrawn. I know my eyebrows are really dark. I need to get a lighter eyebrow product since I just bleached my hair. And I have to tone it because this is yellow. But this is the look. I hope you guys liked it. As always, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Stay safe, guys.